Welcome to Bond Air Services Ireland and KEL Energy. By paying close attention to the safety information in this briefing, you are actively contributing to the safety of everyone on this flight. Carry out these PSTAS EBS checks before donning the jacket. Reading the pressure gauge. If the pointer is indicating a pressure of 200 bar or more, then the unit is safe to use. If the pointer is indicating a pressure lower than 200, then the unit should not be used. The ratchet knob. Check that the on-off ratchet knob is turned fully anti-clockwise. The telltale indicator pin. Check that the green telltale status indicator pin is fully exposed. When the supply valve is fully open, the indicator pin will pop out, and if viewed from the side, will be level with the top of the red indicator body. If the pin is not level, the unit should not be used. Check that the PSTAS hose is secured to the jacket by the 3 Velcro fasteners. Unclip the crotch strap and fully open the front zip. Put your right arm through first and put the jacket on like a waistcoat. Check that the waist belt is not twisted. Connect the front zip at the bottom and fully zip up the jacket. The adjuster on the left-hand side can be tilted and pulled forwards to loosen the waist belt. Tighten the waist belt by pulling rearwards. Pull the crotch strap up between your legs. It can be lengthened if necessary. Fasten the crotch strap clip and tighten by pulling down on the loose end. Wind up and secure any loose strap. Check that the mouthpiece is secured in its retaining cup. Lengthen, fasten and tighten the lap strap across your hips. The buckle should be central. When strapping into your harness, ensure that the shoulder straps do not cover or obstruct any parts of the PSTAS that may hinder its deployment. Unfasten by turning the buckle fully in either direction and leaning forward. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the helicopter. The passenger emergency exits in this aircraft are the sliding cabin doors on each side. The doors should not be opened until the floats and the life rafts have fully inflated. Emergency lighting may illuminate to identify exits. The windows in the main cabin doors and the rear windows in the cabin are classified as emergency exits. However, it is strongly recommended that all offshore passengers wearing survival suits and life jackets use the main cabin door emergency exits. To open a sliding door, pull the door lever up and then push the door slightly out. Then slide it rearwards fully until it is secured. To remove the windows in the doors, remove the cover at the top of the window, pull the tab and completely remove the rubber strip. Drive the window out by pushing firmly at the marked positions. The life rafts are located in the flotation bundles on each skid. The crew will normally launch the life rafts after the floats have been deployed. If the crew are unable to do so, the life rafts can be launched manually from outside the aircraft. There is a deployment handle for each life raft on the rear cross tubes of the skids. Press in the center detent and pull the handle, making sure you are towards the rear of the aircraft. If an emergency develops during the flight, do the following.
Captain to crew, prepare for emergency landing.
Retighten your lap strap. Remove glasses. Put on your suit's hood. Do not inflate your life jacket before landing. When told to, or it becomes obvious, adopt the brace position.
Brace, brace, brace.
Pull your legs back, keeping them together. Grasp the seat or your suit. Push back into the seat, keeping your back and neck straight. Cabin doors or window exits must never be opened or removed before landing. When the helicopter touches down in the water, floats will be activated to prevent the helicopter from sinking and to allow escape in a safe manner. Once the helicopter has landed, locate your harness buckle with one hand and the direction of your nearest emergency exit with the other. The pistas should be deployed using your buckle hand and not the hand you may be using to locate the direction of your nearest exit. If the water level in the cabin is rising steadily or the water has reached your waist, pull the EBS mouthpiece out of its retaining cup and hold it ready for use. Just before your head goes underwater, put on the nose clip and put in the mouthpiece. If possible, prior to deployment, you should take a single deep breath. If you have taken a breath before submersion, exhale it to purge the mouthpiece of any water. If you haven't taken a breath, you can purge any water using the purge button. Press the purge button at the front of the mouthpiece firmly, and a burst of air will force any water out of the mouthpiece. The Pistas EBS provides air on demand, so as long as you keep breathing at a normal rate, you should have sufficient air to make your escape. Once the cabin has filled with water or the aircraft has finished rolling over, release your harness and escape through your nearest emergency exit. When using a compressed air device underwater, it is important to never hold your breath when ascending to the surface. Any air taken into your lungs at depth will expand as you ascend. This expansion causes your lungs to overexpand and possibly cause some injury if you breath hold. During ascent, you should continue to breathe normally.